many big stories for the NFL. We can stick with the Panthers. I know I brought them up first. I guess the question now becomes, after their schedules were released and whatnot, how do we feel that they're going to go in a 17-game season? Now, it's going to be weird for me not saying like 10-6 or 9-7. It's they went 9-8 or they went 10-7.
It's going to be a little weird with that.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is.
No 500 teams.
No 500 teams. So technically, when you're 9-8, you're like a kind of fringe.
You got a chance.
Yeah, you ain't making a
chance. But then when you're 7 and 9,
at least,
they're like,
I'm gonna say at least 10-7, probably 11
or 7-10. Yeah, it's oof. Well, I'll tell you what. Any team out of the NFC East is going to try and push that button to see if they can make
There'll
it.
There'll be
like
one
7
outlier, like there'll be one weak division that somebody wins.
Yeah.
At like 9-8 or 10-7.
So let's stick with the Panthers, and we'll just kind of go around here for each of our teams. Panthers, obviously, we're affiliates with the Panthers. For those of you that are not privy to that information,
or wouldn't guess that because of the way we trash talk them, even though we're an affiliate.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it trash talk. It's just constructive criticism.
Yeah. It's not
voice
constructive.
your opinion.
It's criticism. It's not very constructive.
Tom, okay, fine. It's criticism. Fine. McCaffrey will be back this season, fully healthy. They made some additions onto the defensive side of the football with their first-round pick in J.C. Horn. Now they've got a more mobile, younger, more athletic quarterback in Sam Darnold over Teddy Bridgewater. This is Matt Rule's second year now with his system being implemented. Their defense the year prior had gotten better because they picked all defensive players. So the question now becomes, do they win 5 or 6 games? Because I don't know if they're winning a lot.
Yes.
I think they won 9.
I think.
You think they win 9?
Oh.
Who's it? I mean, they got Tampa Bay in their division. They got
all
Atlanta.
they done was swap there.
New Orleans
with
no
Tampa
Drew
Bay.
Brees.
Yeah, but
I got them 7 and 10.
They didn't have a real strong year, so their schedule's not going to be
how
really,
many
really
games
tough.
did they win last year? 4?
They'll win
4
9.
or 5.
They'll win 9. If McCaffrey stays healthy, I think
I would like to see a Vegas line on their wins, like plus over under. I don't know.
If it was 6, I would definitely.
You were taking over.
Oh yeah, I think they're.
You'd put a Franklin. That's it. You'd put $100 on it. That's
well,
it.
you know,
if you're that convicted in
your
your pick, you would only put $100.
$100 is a lot of money for me. I mean, if I lose that money, I might not have groceries.
Yeah, on my end, I got $1.
We might not eat for a couple days,
7 and 10.
Hunter. Might not eat for a couple days. What do I look like?
Listen, I'll make a call to Calvin, see if we can't help you two boys.
We might need a small loan.
I might need a small loan of $1 million.
A small loan so I can gamble.
Don't say it that way. Say I need a small loan for grocery money that may.
I need a small loan
turn
for
into
groceries
gambling
because
money.
I lost at gambling.
There you go. Okay, there you go. Sounds better. You need it for groceries. There you go.
Well, I'm just another degenerate Cleveland County gambler.
So let's just
say I
say
think they'll win 9. I think they've done a lot to improve their defense. I think they've got a good receiver core.
Yeah.
I think Darnold is an upgrade at quarterback. McCaffrey coming back. I think Rule's a good coach.
Darnold's an upgrade from
I
Bridgewater.
think he adds an element to it with his athleticism.
If Bridgewater had never been hurt, Terry, it wouldn't. You see what I mean? I think the injuries have diminished him somewhat.
But Sam Darnold's an upgrade. Come on.
I mean, I didn't say major upgrade. I think he'd be better.
I think the athleticism.
If you look at their win-loss with Darnold without Darnold, it's really don't have it off the top of my head.
Darnold's losing.
But it's
right. But the athleticism to me brings an extra element to the offense. You couldn't really run the read option with Teddy and Christian McCaffrey. You can here with Sam Darnold and CMC if you wanted to bring that in. I'm not as worried whenever Sam gets hit like I was with Teddy. He's just going to break in half. Because Teddy was very thin.
Through it. Bridgewater's been through it. I think Bridgewater's a good guy, too. I think he's a good guy, and I pull for him.
He's kind of getting a raw deal, too, with everybody talking about Denver just trading for Aaron Rodgers. He's
turned into kind of the Tyrod Taylor. He's the Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Like everywhere he goes, it's like, okay, this is my chance, and then it's not. So I mean,
he gets there, and they're like, he's good enough, but we could upgrade. You know, if we want, if it's available, we could upgrade.
Correct.
So I think, all right, let's do this then. We'll do a fun game here. We're going to turn this into the KTC Broadcasting Gambling Corner. But I don't mean it like, totals or spreads. I'm just talking the over-under club. So if and I'm going to be the one that makes the lines for the over-under. So if I said between the two of you, over under 7.5 wins for the Panthers this coming season.
Less.
So Terry would take the under.
Yes.
Tom, I'm guessing you would take the over.
I'm sorry. I was reading mean text messages. Good.
Well, thank God I don't listen to these mean text messages.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to be the gambling corner here. I'm setting the lines for the over-unders. I said Panthers at 7.5 wins. Would you take the over or the under? Okay, so you would take the over. So they'd have to have 8 or better.
I put my grocery money on the over, and if I lose, I guess I'll just, I don't know.
All right.
I'll just eat ramen noodles.
So there you go. There you go, Panthers Nation. Yeah. You're getting some positive thoughts out of Tom Centofanti.
I think because, like Kevin called them a using words I can't repeat to, but a garbage kitty franchise.
Okay.
I think that he's not giving credit to the fact that they've drafted well on defense.
Mm-hmm.
They have arguably the best running back in the game. Arguably, you know,
That's
you can
fine.
make you know,
I'm fine with that
because he's versatile. Because he can do some, you know, he can catch
Swiss
a lot
Army
of
knife.
passes.
There you go.
Yeah, Swiss Army knife. And I think Rule's going to be a good pro coach. I think they've done a lot. Although I like Ron Rivera, I think Rivera got a raw deal. But I think Rule's going to be a good coach. I think they've got a lot of positive in place. I think they got a lot of good positive momentum.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to translate into more wins. Now, I didn't say they're going to win the division. I didn't say they're going to win. Like sometimes this gets blown out of proportion. I'll say they're going to have a better season than some people think.
That's fine to say that over 7.5 wins. That's what you chose.
7.5 wins.
Which means they could hit it at 8.
I'd be
or
tempted
9.
to take the over on 8 because, you know, I'm not going to explain how I know this, but you can take what Vegas says and change it.
Yeah,
and up your odds.
you can push it.
Right,
yeah.
you can push it. Like I would push it up to 8.
You'd push it to 8, so you can get a little bit more on a return.
I would push it.
Did you not ask 7+, and it's either over or under, and Tom's been talking for 5 minutes?
Well, I haven't talked that much, Terry. You're over here talking your nonsense about how Kevin Durant stinks.
Terry,
and all this stuff.
Terry,
Finally,
for 3.
Finally,
it's
somebody,
either yes or no, under or over.
Terry, it's called analysis. Something your brain's not capable of. You have to analyze.
What we deal with. Tom will talk
he can't
for
analyze.
like 2 minutes, and Terry just sits there and is
I never talk. Get the timer out. I never talk.
I've got people questioning now. How long is he going to talk?
Yeah, right.
Well, Terry, if you
Sure.
wouldn't have tried to bring up Aaron Rodgers in 2 separate segments, I probably would have went to you and let you have more time.
Kevin's taking the under, is what he says.
Yeah,
He's
and
taking
Kevin
the
said
under.
under. He's like,
I
no.
don't, but I don't care what Kevin says. Kevin's a freaking hater, man. He just hates the Panthers.
All right, well here, then
He's a hater.
then I will do this. We'll go with Terry's team next. The Dallas Cowgirls. Wait, no, the Cowboys. I'm sorry, Terry. My just slip of the tongue. Cowgirls, Cowboys.
Here it is.
Can't quite tell the
I
difference.
just got to say this.
Gotta love a man who laughs at his own jokes.
Yeah. Kevin sits in and
He
says,
gave a mercy
we
laugh to
went
his own
through
joke.
14 lines for Toy Story while Tom was choosing over or under. There you go.
Jalen, these you see, you're educated. See, you're not like these guys. See, in education, you learn to analyze. These guys just don't analyze anything. They're just like yes, no, true, false.
Fine. All right, I've got an over/under for you now on the Cowboys.
Me?
Both of you.
I'm not allowed
This is
to
both of
talk.
you to
I've been
choose.
put in the corner.
This is both of you to choose.
I've been put in timeout.
Because I'm not choosing these. Why would